So I kind of already posted a little video of taking some percussion flakes off, and I posted a little short. So the goal is to make this into a tomahawk head to put onto here. This is a little too big, so we're going to shape it. We're going to curve it, fix the head on this side, hopefully get the curve out of the spall and make it into a pretty nice little tomahawk head. So I'm just going to hurry and do that, and hopefully you guys enjoy, and I'll try explaining the best I can. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start shaping up here. So I'm just going to take flakes around right here. I'm more focused on this side, but to get this curve out, I need to take a flake down this way. So I'm going to set up a Dalton nipple right here. I'm going to hit that right there, and I'm going to take a flake down. Hopefully it comes down like right here. I'm hoping. It could go wrong though. Okay, so that's what I wanted. A little deep, but that's fine. That's honestly what I wanted, because that evens out that side. So now I can come down here and I can take a little flake and meet that. So now we matched it up, which is great. So now we're going to take a flake right next to it right here. So that one, that one, that one. I'm hoping you can see that. I'm sure you can still see the curve, but it got a lot better down here. So this is where the curve's really at, pretty bad right here. So if we come down, shape this edge off, make this tomahawk smaller, I think a lot of the curve will come out. Yeah, like I can tell, like just from doing that a little bit, sending the edge this way, so we can send flakes down this way, it's perfect. So the main goal is to flatten it here, and not touch the middle. And if we take meat off on this side, meat off on this side, I'm hoping to match the middle to where it won't have a curve no more. That's my goal. And I'm going to start with doing it right here. So we took that flake down that way. So now we can take one probably right here when I set it up a little bit there. Perfect. Not trying to send them all the way down. I just want them to go in the middle. So when I say perfect, it went to the middle, and then we can come down here because I'm going to curve it up in, so I don't have to send flakes that far. So yeah, that curve's been a lot better. So I'm kind of done with the curve situation for now. It looks a lot better. So now I'm going to come over here and clean up the ridge lines. Probably starting with right here, and I'm going to set up a nipple, send flakes down this way, hit it with the grinding stone, and then send a big flake down this way. Big old flake. Then follow it up with a small flake that will come down this ridge. See that? Yep. good. Same thing, send one down this way. Just a little flake. Okay, so that's good. I'm going to come over here, get rid of this little ridge. Perfect. Let's see, it takes off that little ridge. Same thing, exact same thing right here that I just did right there. This side is nice and flat. Now I'm just trying to make this side nice and flat. So I took a flake off, and then it's just a habit. Instead of showing you, I just took that flake and then I followed it up with a small flake right behind it to clean it up. So that looks good. It's flat. Not that many high points besides right here. We'll come back to it. Same thing, we're going to take one right here. So I followed that up right there. Pretty good flake. We'll get rid of this little ridge that it just made. Perfect. Okay. We'll come back here and fix this one down. Because I really want this to have a lot more curve. So I want it to curve up in there. And I'm going to shave this off so it comes this way. I want the head to stick out more on this side. Yeah, I think it would look pretty sick. Okay, I ended up throwing a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Still has a little bit of curve, but it's not that bad. Once we clean up this head, it won't look like it's got much curve at all. So come up here, shave into this a little bit, and we'll round this head down. I was not really too worried about this center. The reason why is because it's going to be hafted in the middle anyways. So if we can get rid of this little ridge right here, it'll be a lot easier to haft on that handle. I just got to support it well because the middle is the weakest part, because it's the thinnest part at the moment. Which that was good. Threw a nice flake up there. Okay, now we'll come down. We'll follow that flake up from right here. We'll throw a flake down right there. Perfect. Okay, that's good. So now we'll come up and shave this right there. Get rid of that patina surface. Okay, threw a couple flakes up there, hecked in. It's looking sweet. Okay, let me see how it looks now. This way. And this handle will look a little bit different after we cut it on the bandsaw, so because it will shave down, leaving this more exposed. If we cut this off coming up, it will leave this end out more than this side. When we sand it down here, we'll have plenty of room, which I think will look pretty good. And we can notch up here and wrap sinew around it. That's the gist of it right now, but I'm gonna go around, bring this in a little bit more, bring this in a little bit more, so when I come in with pressure, yeah. All right, we'll hurry and do that. So all I'm doing right now is just thinning it. Just sending thinning flakes and just pretty much shaping it the exact way I can see it going on the handle. Like just barely, like not even really that like it's noticeable, but when it's gonna be mounted on the tomahawk, like I don't think anyone's gonna care, to be honest. I wouldn't notice. I would notice. I wouldn't care too much, because when it's mounted and it's got that much, you're only gonna be seeing the end, so it's actually might not even be that noticeable, the curve, because it's almost gone. Sweet, now I'll just send one more up there, and honestly, after I send this one up here and thin that middle, we're just gonna have to pressure around it and we're pretty much done. So that's what I was looking for, one big flake right there. So pressure that, pressure. So pressure flake the bottom up to right here. I'm gonna clean up right here, and I'm gonna clean up right here. And then I'll stop the video. And we'll do pressure flaking. A pressure flaking video of how I'm just going to pressure flake around it, because this is percussion. So we percussion the tomahawk out. Then I'll do another video about just pressure flaking the edges, and then I'll do a video of hafting it, sanding it, gluing it, and then I'll do a video of the finished product. But with everything, it should be done tomorrow. Throw up one more percussion flake up right there, and then honestly pressure flake the face, and then we're pretty much done. I know it looks a lot smaller, but I wanted it a lot smaller because when you go to put them on those handles, like, if I would have left it a lot bigger, it would have just not looked right. Yeah, that will look great. Once I shave it down, sand it, it will look great. Honestly, that's about it because I can pressure flake that. But yeah, that's percussioning out an obsidian tomahawk head, and this is Utah black obsidian, and getting a massive curve out. Like, hopefully you guys can see how bad that curve was. How bad that curve was, and how it's not really that bad at the moment, because once you go to put that on, it's gonna hide a lot of it, so it's really not that bad from right there, and I think it will look sick. So right there, it will go on like that. Alright, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know how I did, and subscribe to my channel. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.